That is some good coffee. Hey folks, Chef Kevin. I have two beautiful bone-in pork chops here. And tonight I'm going to cook one of those in El Pato brand jalapeno sauce. Let's take a closer look here. Alright, what do we have here? Food Line thick cut pork chops, bone in. Now this is a pretty good deal. It's only $4.30 a pound. So these two pork chops are a little bit over $6, and one is more than enough for one person. In fact, I'm not even sure if I could finish one. At any rate, these are nice, they're fresh. You can see it has good marbling to it. This is not overly fatty. A lot of people assume pork is always fatty, but that depends upon the cut. So this is fairly lean actually. And I'm going to be using rendered pork fat. I'm not using butter, I'm not using oil. This is a natural fat, has a lot of flavor to it. And if I'm cooking pork chops, what's the best fat I could use? Pork fat. Okay, I have Food Line diced tomatoes with habaneros. I've had this before. It's really not hot. A lot of these items, they tell you it's hot and then it's really not. Okay, this is El Pato brand jalapeno sauce. Now, this is on the hot side. They actually make a hotter one, and maybe I'll do a video on that later, but it's not overboard hot. I mean, I like hot food, but I'm not one of those people that go around eating Carolina Reapers and stuff like that. Excuse me, that's just too crazy. I had a garlic. I'm not going to use the whole thing, of course. And I have a shallot here. You can use onions if you don't have an onion. I don't have an onion right now, so I'm going to use the shallot. Pretty much the same difference. Okay, this is going to be a braised dish, which means it's cooked in the oven with a level of liquid that nearly covers the protein being the pork chop at this point. I'm going to start it on the stove top and then transfer it to the oven. And the reason behind that is these are fairly thick. So if I was to cook these strictly on the stove top, the outside may be overcooked while the inside is undercooked. So I'm going to braise it, and this way all the flavors come together, and it's really nice. Oh, and I have a couple of bell peppers here. Bell peppers, not hot, nice taste, colorful. Okay, so let's go over to the stovetop and get this project going. I'm hungry. Here is my beautiful pork chop, and I dried it off with a paper towel. You want to try to get as much moisture off as you can, and that's going to eliminate a lot of the spattering. This way the oil doesn't spatter all over the countertop, the range, the floor, whatever. Plenty of black pepper. Got some sea salt here. Roll it around a little bit, pick up the errant salt and pepper so it's not a complete waste. Let's go over to the range. Oh, that was quick. Okay, this is a cast iron oven proof frying pan. And that's what's needed because this is going into the oven. You can't use something that has rubber handles on it, which seem to be popular but impractical. Okay, that's a good amount of pork fat, lard, natural fat. Now I got the heat up pretty high. What I'm trying to do is just give it a good sear, and then I'm going to finish it in the oven. This is pretty hot already, so pork chop in. High heat. This is just going to take like 2 minutes per side, not even. Get some nice color on this. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's take a look here. Wow, we get some nice color going there. So I'm going to give this a couple more minutes. And then I'm going to add the veggies and the sauce. Okay, let's check out that side there. Got some nice color. Flip it back over, give it a little bit more color. And then I'm going to add my veggies. Start cooking those off. Going to add a little bit more salt. Just going to give this a couple of minutes or so, and then I'm going to add the vegetables, the sauces. Almost forgot the garlic, about a tablespoon of garlic. Okay, I don't want to burn the garlic. Here's 10 ounces of diced tomatoes. Cooking away nice. I'm going to add my jalapeno sauce here. That was about half a can. This is an 8-ounce can, so it's basically like 4 ounces. A very loud exhaust fan. Okay, this is braising, which is one of the 7 methods of modern cooking. So this is hot enough now that I should put it in the oven. There's a lot of heat here. It's cooking away nicely. Happy with that. So I'm going to put this in an oven, 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. This is very hot. I'm going to let it cool down. I have my sides already finished. This is going to be a nice meal. Okay, so let's plate this up. My beautiful pork chop. I got a ton of sauce here. Oh, it smells so good. I have some sauteed asparagus here. Nice and healthy. Very nice. I have some wild rice here, and this is what I really like because it's healthier than the white rice, which is all starch. So this has more fiber to it. Put a little sauce on that. Oh, I got a ton of sauce. Very good. Got a little piece of bread here. You have to have some bread to soak up all this delicious sauce. I'm going to garnish that with cilantro. I love cilantro. And I'm going to serve that with a wedge of lemon. I'm going to put that right on the asparagus. There's no need for another sauce, especially a fattening sauce. So here it is, folks. Let's do the taste test. Okay, let's do the taste test here, boy. Woo, this is looking so good. I love the sauce. It's not overly hot at all. That wild rice is so good, boy. My asparagus. With the lemon. Oh, I love it. Garlic sauce. I'm sorry, not garlic sauce, but the garlic flavoring. Let's cut right into this bad boy. Okay. Take a look at that. It's very moist. Let me bring you in a little bit because I'm not quite sure if you can see that. That's a very moist pork chop here. Oh, that's so awesome. With a little sauce with the bread. That's very good. Now I use all fresh ingredients. There's nothing, no dried herbs or anything like that. This is super healthy, super tasty. Great. Okay, folks. I'm going to finish this because I'm hungry. And if you like my videos, then throw me a friggin' bone here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.